We're back with a recap. So this is the Britt Says Recap of season 2. And basically I'm doing recaps not to like apologize for anything I said. I don't want y'all to think a recap is like, oh, I said this. Like, I said what I said. It's more to, reflect, look back, tell y'all where my headspace was when I was making the episode, tell y'all my opinion, because, I do film these episodes way in advance. So I probably filmed this episode in June, and it's September. So it's just good to kind of like reflect. I listened to the episode, and actually I think the episode is really dope. And it had, like, I even had to listen and, and reflect on the episode myself and say, yo, that's true. And I think that if I could sit back and say that, it's a good quality podcast episode. So, one of the things I touched base on was, narcissism versus self-love. And I kind of enjoyed that because I do think that that's not something I rarely hear on self-love episodes. And I definitely listen to a lot of different podcasts. And that's something that, I've never heard anyone touch base on. I don't know what made me decide to touch base on that, but I think it was important for us to hear, because I think that sometimes when you say, that you don't want to do this or you want to be like this or that, people have a tendency to say she's narcissistic or things like that. And that's not what you are. It's about self-love. Another thing I wanted to touch base on when I was listening to the episode was, I talked about, is it more important to love yourself or your partner or your kids? And I said that I think you should love yourself more. Now, because I know how easily things are problematic, and I'm just paying attention to life, and I gotta just make sure I touch base on things correctly. When I say that, yes, if your kid is about to get shot, you should jump in front of the bullet. That's a different type of love. That's unconditional love. That's a love. Like, that's a I birthed this child type of love. When I say love yourself more than you love your kid, because I want them to look at you and see respect, see love and happiness. Like, I know people who at home, their mother was probably the type of one that would call their daughter a bitch or something like, bitch, go sit the fuck down, or, that type of energy where they're just very aggressive or they're always sad, and then they grow up to be mad aggressive and mad sad all the time, and then they raise their kids like that, and then it's this generational curse. And then I gotta deal with you. Like, for me as an adult, when I'm at work and I see somebody acting like a nutcase or that their personality is mad problematic, one of the first things I say is, who raised you? Period. Mother or father. Who was your parents? And how did you become this way? That's just what it is. That's what I say. That's one of the first things I say is like, these people don't got no home training. That I really feel like your parents is a reflection of you. Even me, I know my parents is a reflection of me, and obviously other things play a key role, like our surroundings and things like that. But as parents, those are things that I feel that you can help prevent. If you walk around with just a little self-love, like you confident, you that bitch. If you're a father, you just walking around with just this sternness, your kids might in some way grow up to be like that. So that was something I wanted to touch base on, because I knew when I listened back, I was like, this could be problematic. Not that I care, but I just want to make sure that people understand what I meant by that, knowing that this episode is a self-love episode. It was just good. The other thing I touched base on was the word no. And I was like, that's an episode in itself. So I think season 3, I definitely want to do an episode on the word no. I think that'll be super, 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 super dope. And yeah, that's really what the recap is. The recap is not going to be this 30-minute thing, because then that's a podcast episode. It's cute, it's short, it's sweet, and to the point. And if you haven't listened to episode 9, how you going to win if you ain't right within, the link is in the description box below. The video is on YouTube. I put all my podcast episodes on YouTube and on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker, anything you could think of. Definitely go watch In Between Seasons just to see the journey of me filming Britt Says Season 2. And what else? Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Just follow. And I will see you guys next week with episode 10. Britt Says The